Hello, everyone. Today is Tuesday, December 16th, 2025. Hope everyone is doing well, mentally and physically. Welcome to another episode of Tax and Accounting Ride Along, brought to you by Sands Virtual Enterprise, LLC, your go-to dose of straight-talking tax and accounting insights for small businesses and the everyday taxpayer in the general public. Today, we are going to be diving into the highlights of how a clean set of financial statements can lead to a stress-free tax season. With the year winding down, these insights couldn't come at a better time for making strategic business moves. So without much further ado, let's crank it up and get straight to it.
Today, we're jumping into a topic that might sound a little dry on the surface, but it's actually a massive game changer for any business owner.
It really is. We're talking about clean financial statements.
Exactly. And our mission today is to unpack how this kind of preparation is so much more than just, compliance.
Right. It's about moving beyond just ticking boxes. It's about how having accurate real-time data buys you peace of mind, sure, but more importantly, it gives you a real competitive edge.
And the most immediate benefit, the one everyone feels first, is just minimizing that compliance drag. When your data is pristine, you just slash the risk of errors. That means less time fighting delays, worrying about penalties, and it pushes that audit risk way down.
And that reduction in risk flows directly into a much smoother tax process. The whole conversation just shifts when you're prepared.
Okay, so you eliminate the stress of that last-minute scramble. I get that.
Yeah, that's the start.
But wait, how does having clean records actually change the strategy itself? I mean, isn't a smart CPA going to find the deductions either way?
That's a fantastic question. And the answer is really about efficiency. With messy books, your tax preparer spends most of their time just cleaning things up.
Just data reconciliation.
Exactly. It's a reactive data scrub. But with clear financials, the conversation immediately jumps to strategic maneuvering. They can focus on things like accelerated depreciation or R&D tax credits. It's a high-value discussion from the start.
So you're not wasting billable hours on basic bookkeeping.
Precisely. And this proactive stance helps you forecast liability so you can avoid that painful gut punch in April.
Right. No unexpected bills.
Absolutely not. Clean records that you model your cash flow. You can see your actual tax liability months ahead of time, set the funds aside, and avoid that disruptive shock to your cash position.
So let's zoom out a bit, because this preparation really is a long-term investment. It goes far beyond just tax day.
Oh, completely. When you have that clear financial snapshot year-round, you can make much more informed decisions.
Like what specifically?
Well, you can analyze true profitability by product line. You can identify where to improve your margins. You can optimize inventory, all because you actually trust the numbers you're looking at.
And this discipline, this organization, it's also the golden key to getting capital for growth, isn't it?
It is the golden key. Lenders and investors value transparency above almost anything else.
So they need to see clean books.
Yeah, they absolutely do. For a small business trying to get a line of credit, it demonstrates stability and makes the whole due diligence process faster and, frankly, more positive. Investors won't even talk to you without easily auditable records.
Okay, so this brings up a really important question for anyone listening. For a small business owner who's completely strapped for time, document everything, can sound like a total non-starter. How do we actually do this efficiently?
Right, it has to be practical. We've synthesized it into 4 concrete steps. First, and this is crucial, hire a qualified bookkeeper or accountant early on.
Someone who actually understands accounting principles, not just data entry.
Yes. Second, you have to leverage technology.
Automate everything you can.
Precisely. Use accounting software with bank feeds. Use OCR to capture receipts automatically. You want to eliminate those manual keying errors.
Okay, what's third?
Third is you have to reconcile your accounts religiously. Monthly, at least. This is vital for catching errors, preventing fraud, and just making sure everything is allocated correctly.
And the final step?
Documentation. Document everything clearly. We're talking digital copies of receipts, invoices, contracts. If you get a question from the IRS 3 years from now, the answer should be 1 click away.
So when you pull it all together, it's pretty clear. Clean financial statements they're truly an investment in your business's strategic success.
It transforms that annual review from a hurdle into a runway.
A runway for expansion. I like that.
Which leads us to a final provocative thought for you, the listener. If clean financials allow you to manage your cash flow and secure the financing you need for growth, you have to ask yourself,
what's the question?
What significant business goal 1 that feels out of reach right now because of uncertainty or capital could you actually achieve next year just by making this foundational commitment to organization right now? That is what you should explore next.
Well, folks, that's a wrap. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Tax and Accounting Ride Along, courtesy of Sands Virtual Enterprise, LLC. Got feedback or curious questions? Or maybe a topic that needs some airtime? We'd love to hear from you. Connect with us at admin@sve-accountingandtaxes.com or text us at 404-5858513. Also, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn for more insights. Catch you next time for more business talks and good times.